please tell us how come that you become Rafał Greupner that you are today? So what was your career path so that our listeners can get to know you better?
I understand. Thanks. First of all, thanks for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to answer your questions and answer the questions that our visitors will have. It's a good one at the beginning. So how I became myself, yeah. You can summarize the question like that. Well, you will need to ask my parents and my wife, but if you're asking about my career path, it's a long story. We have some limitation in time, but long story short, I would say around 12, 13 years ago, I started my journey in a project management in one of the corporations, and I joined the transition team. And my company sent me to Lillehammer in the winter. So that was a pretty amazing experience, you know, snow, 2 meters of snow and 3 months in North Norway. But after that, I started to interest in the project management. I said, okay, so the transition manager that was leading this project, I thought that he's an amazing guy, you know. He got the amazing job and leading a team, flying around the world. I want to become someone like him. I started to interest a bit in this matter, and I go to some postgraduate studies. There are several like that on the market, so I choose the best one I thought. And after the studies, I knew that I want to become a project manager. That was the only thing I remember from the studies. That this information in my head. What else?
What was the main motivation so you wanted to become as your first role model, let's say, but what was this real motivation, internal one?
Yeah, the internal one, I love to travel, and the internal motivation was, whoa, as a project manager, I can really work in several countries in different time zones and meet different people. I love to meet people and have a new relationship with the people. So that was my internal motivation. The first thing I thought. And that thing in my head started to drive me through the several years. So I was starting as some transformation manager, where I implemented some of the improvement initiatives on the service management and service desks in previous corporation. After that, I became a program manager for the global transformation in this company. I was traveling even more often, leading the team in 5 or 6 countries, including India and Asia. So I was traveling whole time for a few years. It was amazing time in my life, and I knew that I want to become a better project manager, and I started to see that I need to become a better leader. So I connected those two dots to drive the team to deliver better projects and better results with better quality. So after several years, I changed the engagement several times. I was working for the automotive companies in Germany, in Czech Republic. Most of you are driving those cars for sure. And I was working for the banks in the Nordics. My story is quite long, but every of the projects I was participating as a project member or as a project lead, project manager, I was trying to learn something new. And even if something failed, I tried to get some positive thing from it, some lessons learned, and the person I am right now, where I stand right now, is basically a summary of all those experiences I have in the past, all those failures and the successes.
Yeah, they often say we are the sum of a people that we met, and
Yeah,
you
exactly.
you met a lot of people, definitely, thousands probably until this
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. For
Tell
sure,
me,
for sure. So
yeah, go ahead.
no. Please go ahead.
So fast forward to now, I know that you are a program manager and you are also a managing director of PMI branch in Silesia region in Poland. So as a managing director of PMI Silesia region, what you're doing, what are your main goals, your main motivation and vision, let's say, for a PMI branch?
So, as a PMI, as an organization, our goal, our vision is to introduce and extend the best practices of the project management to all the project managers or the people that want to become a project managers in the future. My personal interest is to build a platform, a cooperation platform for the experienced managers and for the new joiners in this industry, so they can experience themselves. They can talk to each other. They can learn from each other, and they can learn from the mentors that we are giving them and the materials we are providing to them as a webinars or seminars or conferences that we are organizing. So this is our vision to show the people what is the good project management, what are the best practices, how to do it, how to do it wisely, and how to do it with a good quality. And there is a methodology, PMI methodology, of course, behind it that we are promoting. We are not only focusing on talking with the experienced project managers. I know that you personally like to speak with the new joiners, with the people who want to become a project managers, and this is our target audience as well. And for me, I go even one step further, and we are working closely with the Economical University in Katowice, with Academia WBS in Sosnowiec. We are teaching the people, the students in those organizations, how to manage the projects and what is the project, because quite often it's a problematic to understand. You are listening right now in the TV. Every celebrity is doing some project. Project is a new single. Project is a new TV show. Everything is project.
Good comparison.
Exactly. So we are trying to elaborate a little bit more, explain what we are doing and how to become a project manager. So it's a pretty in line with your course and with your target as well.
Yes, so I adore project management as an area because it teaches you both hard and soft skills that you can use in life. And one of the first goals that we want to achieve is to explain all of these different hard concepts that are not understandable at the first sight, what they are in reality, that maybe you are already doing this into your daily life.